Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you had an amazing day. So back to this beautiful world, I decided to make one very cute Asian inspired restaurant. So it was a long time when I actually built something here. So I came across one very interesting picture on Pinterest and I decided to recreate that. I remember, I think it's more like a store or something, but I really liked the shape. It was very simple but a lot of details, and I decided to turn this into the restaurant since I never ever built like Asian inspired restaurant. So yes, I really wanted to use a lot of items from Snowy Escape. Of course, you can see this even though it's interior wallpapers, but I decided to use them for outside because it has like the same vibes and same colors, and it goes so well with the items from Kyoto set by Felix Andre. And I really wanted to play around and make something very simple but yet very, very, oh my god, detailed when it comes to the outside. I didn't realize how detailed this build was when I actually finished the exterior. So yeah, it was a lot of going on and I needed to think about this very good, stop and find the perfect items, especially the not the clutter but those cute details that will make this build look very interesting and beautiful. So surprisingly I found so many good items that I can use, not just from the regular catalog but also in the debug menu. So yeah, I pull all those items and I think I made very, very, very cute build. And I think I actually used the lot where a bar was. I don't know, or no, I cannot remember which lot this was. Now when I'm thinking about it, I'm not so sure, but looks so perfect for the restaurant. Maybe I didn't even touch the bar, I'm not so sure, but overall I think this world really deserves like a very cute Asian inspired restaurant. And not just because of that, I was thinking while I'm building this, I was thinking a lot of the builds that I never did before, the lots that I never touched before. I needed some kind of a diversity, and I needed something to not just fill my not profile oh my god, what's the name that I'm looking for? I wanted to do something different, something that I never did before. And when you are only building, if you only like known for the family houses, it could be very tricky because you are known for only family houses and you are very good at it, but it's not all about that. I really wanted to expand my catalog and expand my building skills. And me, this is one of those styles and architecture that I'm not very good at it, and I barely touch it because I don't know, I respect this culture so much, and I don't want to ruin the beauty of it. And it's literally, for me, it's one of the prettiest architecture in the world. So yeah, that's the reason. And when I'm not good at something, I don't like to ruin that even more. So yeah, that's basically my some kind of a point of view when it comes to the. I know this is the game, and I know that you can, do whatever you want and things like that. But when I'm building, that I'm very, very precise and very respectful when it comes to the certain architecture and the culture. And that's the reason why I really wanted, I don't know, that picture that I saw, it's I'm not so sure what is that. I'm not so sure what kind. Is it like a Japanese or Chinese or something else? But it's heavily like Asian inspired, and that's the reason why I was not very specific when it comes to my description and then also like a title. So yeah, you can tell me what is this, because I know that I use Kyoto, and Kyoto is Japanese inspired set by Felix Andre, and also this world, I'm not so sure did they like specifically pointed which culture is this. I think it's Asian inspired more than one specific like a nation or something like that. But either way, it's beautiful. I love this world so much, and one of those worlds that I'm always looking forward back to, because when I have something really cool and interesting to build, I will gladly do it, like this one. And I think even though if you are not playing with this world in general, you can always place this restaurant, and if your sim needs like a very good Asian inspired restaurant, you can always place this in your game, and sometimes visit this restaurant. And I think this is also very nice for other worlds. It doesn't have to be like necessary only for Mount Komorebi. You can also place this in other worlds, so you always have those beautiful Asian restaurants all over the world. Yeah, so yeah, they could be also fun to use on other lot. I will definitely try that to see. I'm not so sure which one right now, but yeah, I will figure out. So I needed also, oh my god, this is very funny. I needed something in this corner, and I really wanted like a fountain, and I really wanted this to look nice, and I don't know what I did with this. I think I changed a couple of things over here. And I'm talking like this because I literally made this, finished this build, and I think I waited like a month to record this voiceover. And I really don't know why I waited so long to record the voiceover. I really wanted to show you guys this restaurant, and but I had some other plans. Yeah, I had some very cool commissions built to do, and probably that's the reason why. But I'm always doing this. Oh my god, I don't know what is going on. I really want to finish the build and record the voiceover and release that video, but something always happened, and I decided not to do that, and not record, but release something else. I don't know why. It's just like something that I'm always doing. And I'm literally finishing up this exterior. You can see how much time this actually took me, because I don't know what is going on with me and this style. I'm always afraid not to do something stupid. But yeah, I really wanted some cozy place, and I really wanted I also wanted those like a cherry trees, but I decided to go with these red ones. I don't know, this looks so freaking pretty in the pictures. And yeah, but here was my biggest struggle. Those restaurants when you have it's not a round tables, like a round bars, but it looks like a round bars, like a full circle, and you have chef inside, like in the middle, and people sitting around that bar, and you have that like a moving tray thing going on when they are picking a certain food and place in their plate. I really wanted that to actually recreate in this restaurant, but I was like, why? It's not functional. That will not going to work. And I decided to use this like a fake one to make the fake one. Looks more like a bar. Actually, it is bar. If you want this to be a bar and not like a restaurant, so you have two options. And next to this, behind this door, is actually the restaurant. So yeah, you can actually use both, because when I test this bar was not working. But it's such a cool idea. I really want that in the game. But yeah, I really wanted like a sushi restaurant, and that was my initial idea, but it's not working. Yeah. So we have like a basic restaurant over here, but it still looks so cute. Oh my god, this is one of my favorite builds. And the other thing I noticed, but it's just me, I'm stupid, because I made the biggest mistake ever. I thought, oh my god, now I can only laugh, but I decided to keep that and not change it at all. I was thinking that we can use those traditional low tables, dining tables, for the restaurant. It's such a cool idea, but I was stupid enough to believe that it's going to work. It's not working. The only tables that are actually working are these ones that I'm going to place right here and upstairs. So like a basic table and chair. But when we are talking about tradition and the beauty of this tradition, you can only imagine how this is going to be so beautiful when you're playing with this restaurant and you can actually use this table. You have like a family over here that it's more private. You can have some kind of business meetings and dinners. I also put 2 more tables upstairs, but I also have the regular ones, just because, oh my god, just like I literally predicted that it's not going to work. So yeah, like I said, I literally put 2 different tables, but I still love this. You can imagine like a romantic dinner, and they are like in this small separated room. But yeah, it's not working. You need to use these tables, but still, god, it looks so good. And yes, I'm literally finishing up. If you like this restaurant, guys, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. Like always, you will find this on my Patreon page and also on my gallery. Please include custom content so you can actually find this. If you are planning to buy something, please consider using my creators code that you can see on the screen. And I love you guys, and see you next time in my next build. Bye bye everyone.